Okay, so we are back on trail. We are at the exact place where Hannah and Sam dropped us off at 3 weeks ago, and so right outside Butte. And we hiked from Butte up to Glacier, and now we are hiking from Butte all the way down to where?
Mexico.
Mexico. So we are
Gringos headed to Mexico.
we are true southbounders now, and we're so excited to continue this journey. There's a coyote right up there on that ridge who's been following us, barking and howling. And he's pretty big. He's been howling. Let's see if he'll howl for y'all. For lunch today, I'm having avocado, cheese, bacon, spinach, kale, chard. It's kind of a fancy lunch, and I'm excited for it. My mom sent me my supplements, which I'm about to take, and she was so sweet, and she wrote Bible verses on the outsides of all the Ziploc bags, which is just so sweet.
All right, guys, today is a special day.
Woo!
Today marks 1 year of us two talking. Yeah, on July 8th of 2019, Brave slid into my DMs, and we just started talking over Instagram, and yeah, the rest is history. We were fortunately recommended to connect by Lane, a friend of ours, a mutual friend, and yeah, the rest is history. Here we are.
It's just so sweet to see how the Lord has woven our stories together and how He was weaving them together even before we both started the AT in 2017.
Yeah, really special how Jesus was working this out. But
yeah.
Yeah, behind me you can see a sign. This actually marks the last time that we're gonna be on the CDT for until we get through Yellowstone, because we're doing a really long alternate called the Big Sky alternate. So it's gonna take us through Big Sky, Montana, instead of going over to Idaho. So
super excited for this adventure.
Yeah,
it's largely we can't just follow our phones like we have been. Gringo has done a ton of research, and he has a paper map, and we've got a compass, and he's just really been working out the logistics.
Some people call them compasses, but we call them compasses.
But I'm so excited just to, kind of do this uncharted alternate together.
It'll present new challenges, so stay tuned. We're both really excited for it, though. Brave, what are you doing?
I am hiking along an abandoned railway. What is this?
Yeah, it's a railroad tracks.
I'm hiking along abandoned railroad tracks. This is so much fun. So the CDT, they say, is a create your own adventure trail, because there's so many multiple paths you can take, and you get to choose which one you want to do. And creating your own adventure with Gringo is the best thing ever, because he looks at the maps and finds the best routes ever.
Well, yeah, what we decided to do is hike along this railroad track because it's abandoned and it's going to be super level. And today we've been hiking on a lot of ATV routes, and we're kind of just tired of how much they go up and down, because four-wheelers love going up and down. Hikers
not so much.
Yeah. So we are taking advantage of a railroad track because railroads are as flat as it can get.
Dinner is so exciting tonight. We're having peppers with brown rice, and then greens, and also some Indian Bombay potatoes. But the real show, and then Gringo is making stuffing. But the real showstopper here is Gringo's feet. How appetizing is that? My goodness.
Dinner and a show.
Who is this man? Hopefully, oh my gosh.
We found peanuts, Pistachios. Those pistachios?
I don't know. He found nuts on the ground and he's eating them, and this is my face through it all. Who does that?
It's still in the shell.
He's really committed that because they're still on the trail, that means it's okay.
No, they're still in the shell.
What do the people think?
Yeah.
Excitement ensues. We have had the most exciting day. Gringo, tell us why.
We have seen a lot of wildlife. We just in the last couple miles have seen 2 really rare occurrences. We saw a bear feeding on a dead cow.
It was so exciting. We're going up this uphill, and I'm just like, eyes on the ground, struggling to go uphill, and Gringo goes, "Look," he said, "it's a bear eating a cow." And I was like, "What?"
We didn't see the bear take down the cow. We just saw the bear feeding on the cows, and all the other cows were mooing and trying to figure out what's going on. But we ran into the rancher who owned the cows, and he told us actually that a few of his cows have died recently because they've been eating what was it called?
Something poisonous.
Yeah, something
Boxwood?
poisonous out here, but some kind of weed that killed his cows. And he said that bears don't usually take down a cow, but they do a good job of cleaning up the cows, is how he put it. So that was cool. And then just a couple moments ago, we stopped for a snack break right before doing our last climb of the day. And we're right off the trail, and all of a sudden, Brave says, "Whoa, there's a fox." And there's a fox just trotting down the trail.
Fox, he was advancing quickly on us.
Yeah.
He got within 5 feet.
Not quite that close, but
It was,
I would
he
say
wanted to be that close.
I would say about 10 feet.
Yeah.
He was super close to the point where we said, "Hey, this fox should be scared of us." So we stood up and kind of scared it off, as you would, kind of like a little dog. And he rerouted his course and kind of went around us, but he was bold.
He was very bold. He wanted to be our friend. He wanted to be a guest to dinner.
But yeah, we really enjoy seeing wildlife out here. And these are just 2 really cool interactions that you wouldn't quite expect.
And we saw a coyote the other day,
Yep.
2 days ago. So we've just seen an antelope and multiple deer. So we've seen a lot of wildlife here lately.
Look at the hours for the post office.
Okay. Thinking about dinner to help energize.
I think that's what you got to do. I think I'm going to fire this bad boy up, and we're just going to cruise on down the trail. All right. We are wrapping up the day with a gnarly climb.
Yes.
It's about 3,000 feet up. We've already done, I would venture to say, about 2,000. We got about another 1,000 up. Definitely not what thru hikers would recommend. You usually don't want to wrap up your day with a big hike, but it is what it is. And we're taking it like a champ. But we're gonna eat dinner here. We just stumbled upon this cool mining camp.
Yeah.
You can see one of the cabins right here, and then I'm gonna pan around, and there's another cabin right there. But yeah, we're super ready to eat dinner. What's on the menu?
Gringo is having Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese with sweet and spicy tuna, flavored with pepper jack cheese, and a side of mashed potatoes, which
Of course.
a full serving. And then I'm gonna have Annie's mac and cheese and some potato chips.
We're excited for that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be delicious.
for the night. Gringo went to hang our bear bag. He's been gone for a while. He had to walk super far to find a tree, and then he said it was a really hard throw. It's like 40 feet high, so I'm about to set up the inside of the tent so it'll be ready for him when he gets back. It was a really long day. It was a hard day. Weather was really, really hot, and that climb was really hard, and so I'm just exhausted and ready to get in the tent and go to bed. And I know it still looks so bright here, but it's I think like 9:45 p.m. So yeah, it's a late night and I'm ready to get in bed. Yeah, it was really high.
You know, it's worse than bears and rough mountain climbs and hard river crossings. Cattle guards. Brave is deathly afraid of falling through a cattle guard. So we slow down to about a quarter of a mile per hour, probably not even that, when we head over these cattle guards.
I'm going pretty fast right now with the camera.
It's quite frightening. And Gringo just zips right across.
Because his feet are so big. We just stopped to eat dinner, and the mosquitoes here are unreal. They are just swarming Gringo. They always like him most.
So bad.
He's trying to cover everything, but they're about to get that thigh, that exposed thigh.
We got 3. Out of control.
Grief for how bad his feet look, but the truth is mine look really bad at night too.
This last stretch we hiked from Butte to McAllister, Montana, and for this stretch we were off the CDT and we were doing an alternate, and Gringo did an incredible job linking together different trails. He looked at so many different maps and found trails that connect to get us from Butte to McAllister, and I'm really excited as we continue forward on this alternate and see him just work hard and make things happen, make the connections.
Yeah, we've been kind of putting some puzzle pieces together coming off the CDT, and yeah, we've been using a lot of ATV routes, some railroads, a lot of hiking trails, but then we've also done a bit of road walking as well. But we've gotten some really nice mountain passes as well, and has some really good views.
Definitely. And in addition to those amazing views, we've also had amazing wildlife encounters this past week. We got to see the coyote, a bear eating a dead cow, a fox that wanted to join us for a snack, and also a leech. Yeah. So lots of wilderness, lots of fun, lots of puzzle piece making and connections. It's been a good week.
Yep, for sure.